Here to react, Guy Benson, host of The Guy Benson Show, Fox News radio host. So he's running, and he's going to get young people on the talk, which is banned on government devices, to help him win. Guy.
Well, it certainly seems like he's probably running, and they're in this holding pattern of planning to run, intending to run, but not announcing it yet, maybe for various reasons. I think they sort of like being under the radar in terms of the news cycle recently and letting certain other people take up all the oxygen. But look, a lot of the stuff that you played, the clips there, this notion of an influencer briefing room or whatever, I think to many people it's very cringeworthy, but I think conservatives should be careful about just dismissing it out of hand, because the Democrats are very good at reaching voters where they are. Young people have gravitated, really flocked toward the Democratic Party. And even if they have to, debase themselves to reach out to those types of voters, those votes count just as much as anyone else's. And I think the Democrats are serious about winning. And this is one of their ways that they intend to try to do exactly that.
And Guy, if you're China, you have a choice between Joe Biden and Donald Trump. Who are you going to pick? I mean, Joe Biden has been incredibly soft. So if you use TikTok and 150 million users are on that platform, you can push out all of these influencers who are going to promote Joe Biden, who doesn't matter that he has an approval rating of 37% and no one trusts him on China or the border or international crises. You young kids out to vote who don't know any better, and you can win an election.
Yeah, especially if that election coming up next year is not a referendum on the guy doing the job. You pointed out his numbers are terrible. He's an unpopular president, but elections are choices a lot of the time, not just a referendum on the incumbent. Sometimes they are, sometimes they're not. I think if 2022, for example, were a pure referendum on the party in power, it would have been a giant red wave, but it wasn't. So that's something that conservative voters have to think about. And again, you play some of these videos and these clips and you look at the tactics that Democrats are using to try to manipulate and mobilize young people. And it's sort of like, oh, God, that's like so unseemly. And the TikTok element that you pointed out is of concern. But ultimately, you have a Democratic Party absolutely laser focused on winning elections, and they will do whatever it takes to achieve that goal. And Republicans have to decide, are they equally serious about winning elections?
Quickly, though, Guy, they wouldn't be able to use, again, using TikTok on a device within the White House potentially when it's banned on government devices doesn't seem, well, smart.
Well, no, it's not just not smart. It's totally something that would fly in the face of the guidance of the administration and the bipartisan bill passed by Congress. But you kind of get this sense that there might be a wink and a nod from the Democrats saying, oh, yes, on government devices it's banned. But if you were to happen to post content on that platform that puts our administration and our party in a positive light among young people, well, far be it from us to say that that's not allowed. That's kind of the game that I feel like is being played here.
Guy Benson, thank you. Appreciate it.
See how much time they have to talk and tick after the deep recession, and they actually have to go out and earn a living.